and discharging, we have to plot the graph, voltage versus time, current versus time. Same for the discharging, time that we are taking on along x-axis and voltage along y-axis. Same current along y-axis, time versus x-axis, and similarly for the discharging. So you can see the setup. Is it visible? Okay, so you can see this. This supply is visible. This switch. My cursor is visible. Hello, everyone. My cursor is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this, you can say this black and red port. So that is connected with this switch. This is your supply 12 volt. Now this black and red port that is connected by solid line with this switch. Okay, you can see this switch. So this supply is connected across this switch. Okay, so we are not starting connection with this red and black port because it is already connected with this switch. So we will start making the connection by this red port. Okay, that is connected with switch. So from the switch, it is connected with resistance. You can see this between this port, one dotted line is there. So I'm connecting this switch with resistor, and you can see this resistor. After this resistor, two red ports are given. So that is connected with solid line, and this solid line is connected with this blue line. Okay. So I'm directly connecting here 1 milliammeter. Are you getting connection? This is your supply, this is your switch. After that, across, then I am connecting one series resistor with switch. So in series, I am connecting this probe wire with meter. This is connected with this milliammeter. Okay, and after that, this black wire, you can see after below the blue wire, this black wire that is I am connecting this common of this meter connecting with, or negative of this meter connecting with this here, and you can see this black port connected with capacitor that is connected by dotted line, by triangle. One dotted line is here and other dotted line is here. So I am connecting with one blue wire. So one inbuilt meter I am taking voltmeter. So one end of this voltmeter is connected across this capacitor, and other this red wire that is I am connecting. You can see this other end of capacitor is connected with green port. Okay. So a circuit, you can see this capacitor is ended with here, and it is connected with this negative wire. Have you understood this connection?
No, sir, I didn't get this capacitor's connection.
You can see this capacitor. We want to measure across this capacitor. Okay. You want to measure voltage across capacitor. So you can
Yes.
see the other end is properly visible. This green port. Okay. This
Yes, sir.
green port, and this port, you can see this black port. One dotted line is visible. This with blue port,
Yes, sir.
and other also going to this port. Other dotted line.
Yes,
This
sir.
red. Okay, so we can say by this blue wire I am connecting this voltmeter, and this red connected with this green line. So it is connected across this capacitor. Okay.
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay, done. So
Sir, the video is not audible.
okay.
Yes, sir, not audible.
I use this knob and connect into a ammeter point, and ammeter, this black wire is coming to a 1000 microfarad capacitor. Okay, as per our circuitry. Okay, so this two wire, it is for connecting the ammeter in a series. Okay, and lastly, okay, so to a 1000 I take this 1K, 10K resistance, and then see I use this knob and connect into a ammeter point, and ammeter, this black wire is coming.
Okay, I am starting from the initially. Okay, just wait.
volt also. This knob already in a discharging position. I take this
You
1K.
can see this one switch is given for charging and discharging. So initially we are keeping on discharging position. So when we turn on the kit, so we'll put after that on charging mode. Okay. If this switch is already on charging mode and when you are pressing this turn on the kit, then it will take the charging. Okay. So initially what we have to do, we have to put on discharging. Then before charging, we have to ready for the timer. So we can measure the reading with the time interval. Okay.
Sorry, 10K resistance, and then see I use this knob and connect into a ammeter point, and ammeter, this black wire is coming to a 1000 microfarad capacitor. Okay, as per our circuitry. Okay, so this two wire it is for connecting the ammeter in a series. Okay, and lastly, okay, we use this inbuilt voltmeter, okay, which is connected across this. Okay, one of this blue wire it on the one end of this capacitor and this red wire on the second end. Okay, so we make a connection like this. Now you require to what? You require to use your stopwatch. Okay, okay, your start your you can say the uh, switch of a kit. Okay, and simultaneously required to what? Start this stopwatch. Okay, and also you can start or connect into a charging mode. Okay, so like this. Okay, and see the reading. Your voltage is increased. Okay,
So this is this inbuilt voltmeter, that is your voltage, so that will gradually increase, and this meter showing the current reading. So initially it is maximum value and it will start to decrease.
you require to take just like on a 5 second or on a 10 second. Okay, you require to continuously take this reading. Okay, and see here we take a 5 volt supply, that's why your voltage across the capacitor is increased up to the 5 volt. Okay, and current, see, it is continuously decreasing and goes to the zero. Okay, but up to where you require to go, you require to go like a 4.9 something around. Okay, and above 4.9 you require to simply stop to take the next reading. Okay, then what you require to prepare, okay, for the second part. Okay, suppose see here the current is go up to a 4.44 something. Okay, so it is you require to measure this 5 volt. See here it is a 5 volt, but if you can measure this before starting of this practical, it might be varying. Okay, just like it is only give a 4 point, you can say on a 4.8. Okay, so in practical aspect you require to take that value. Okay, just like here it is a 12. Okay, but here actually we have 4.7 or 4.8 something. Okay, so according to that we get the maximum reading over here.
I will provide the readings of 12 volt. Okay, so here we the video is for the 5 volt charging and discharging. So the capacitor we charge up to 4.88 or 4.9 volt. Okay, so as we know practically we have not proper value of the source due to tolerance value or some instrument error.
It is not like a 5 volt here, it is there, but it is not up reach up to a 5. Okay, why? Because internally this value might be changed. Okay, so you require to first see this. Okay, you require to connect across here a voltmeter and see. Okay, before connecting all these, you can say connections, connect voltmeter over here, no one of I on the supply and see what is the exact battery value. Okay, so I think it is a 4.6 or 4.7. That's why it is go up to 4.4. And see the current is now become like a 0.044 milli something. Okay, so almost zero. Next, what you require to, okay, so this is the first part. First part is over. This part charging portion is over. Okay, next we require to what do we require to come to this? You can say a right part, discharging. Okay, so in a discharging, what we require to do? Okay, again we require to reset my timer. Okay, and simultaneously start my timer.
Okay, same procedure we have to do for discharging. So again we have to start the timer. Okay, we have to take the readings of 5-second interval, 5, 10, 15, 20, up to voltage becomes 0 and current becomes 0. Okay, so now I am just switch, I am putting on discharging, then this value is going to decrease. And you can also observe in meter, you will get one direct minus sign is here, that just observe in the meter. Here, is there any minus sign is given on the meter?
No, sir.
So now during discharging, you will get one minus sign.
Timer and come to the discharging. Discharging means what? We simply neglect it. Okay, we neglect this, you can say supply part. Okay, and your capacitor is discharged, you can say via this 10K, and then it's come back to over here and again to a, you can say, capacitor, as we see earlier in a circuitry in theory portion. Okay, so you simply start this and come to the discharge portion and see this. This your, you can say, so current is a minus.
So you can see this minus sign before this 0 point. Okay, so
as we discussed, it is in anti-clockwise, and your supply is also decreased VC, voltage across capacitor. Okay, so you require to go up to 0.1 or 0.2 volt something. Okay, then you can stop the taking reading. Okay, so now you are ready with what you can say the observation table, and using this observation table you require to make the 4 graph, V and I versus T for the charging, and V and I versus T for the discharging, total 4 graph. Okay, and ultimately both are tends to be 0. Okay,
okay. So anyone can tell me what is the need of this? What is the need of this port? Two ports are given, this black and red. Why it is given? Anyone?
Sir, that are those supply ports.
Yes. Here, one supply switch is given, means power supply is given. So you can measure, is this here 5 volt and 12 volt supply is given. So you can measure the magnitude of this volt by connecting one voltmeter across these 2 port. Okay. So positive means voltage is connected with this red wire, and common that is connected with this black color. So you'll get this value 5 volt or 12 volt in the meter. Okay, so like you can measure voltage across this power supply. So anyone have doubt this charging and discharging?
No, sir.
Uh, okay, wait. For the charging and discharging, so I will upload manual on today or tomorrow. So start writing this manual. Okay, so you can say this, this supply that is connected across this switch. Now I am introducing this 1 milliammeter in series with this resistance. Okay, here, and I am connecting 1 voltmeter across this capacitor. So I can measure current and voltage of the circuit with respect to time. Okay, so this is your charging and discharging. Tomorrow, you have any slot? Any free slot?
No, sir.
Tomorrow we have classes till 3.
Up to 3. Okay, and
And sir, we don't know about expert lecture right now. We'll know that tomorrow or today.
okay. And today, Priyanka ma'am circulated internal schedule that is starting from 11th. Okay, Thursday. So we'll have 3 lectures: Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So in that we will do the laboratory session. But if you have Friday and Saturday, if you have free session, then please drop me the message. So I will conduct 1 hour for this laboratory session. Okay, if you do not have any expert lecture or extra lecture, then please drop me the message in Microsoft Teams, so I can conduct this laboratory session on Friday or Saturday. Okay. Who is taking?
Yeah.
Please, anyone, you can drop me the message for Friday or Saturday in Microsoft Teams. Okay. Similarly, this session.
Video link.